What up, though? It's your boy Joseph the Dreamer, and you are tuned into a victorious life journey to my wealthy season. I am the divinely inspired creator of Lottie Dottie Productions, and this is Shuffle to Shine, my road to stardom. And tonight, people, I have been trying all day to catch up with my friend Gina, and I have finally caught up with her. And her and I are going to sit here and chat a little bit about the spirit. My beard is always off. I don't understand what's going on. It's a colic. Absolutely, absolutely incredible that I cannot fix this colic in my beard. Absolutely incredible. So as we're sitting here chatting, I am waiting for her to call. I do believe she's going to call here shortly, and I am so looking forward to this. People, she's an absolutely beautiful girl. You have probably heard me talk about her. I met her at Floyd's 99 Barbershop in Farmington Hills, Michigan, in late 2000, actually early 2015. Her and I had an immediate connection because God had put her and I together for such a time as this. And there she is. She's calling as we speak. So I'm going to let you tune into what we talk about. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just driving in the rain. It's good stuff.
It's raining?
It is raining. It's been kind of rainy all day today.
That's so good. I wish California would get some rain.
It's nice. I don't like driving in it, but it's nice. I enjoy the rainy days.
Well, you're from Michigan, young lady. You should be used to driving in rain.
I've only been driving for like 2 years. Give me a break.
Or some type of precipitation.
Yeah, right. So what is going on with you, Christopher?
I just wanted to let you know that I miss you very much. I love you even much more.
I love you.
I am so glad that you and Caleb are growing at an astronomical rate. I could not have seen this. And maybe, I don't know. I am so glad that you all are shopping for places to live together. Gina, I am so happy for the two of you all. It makes my heart flutter, you know?
Well, thank you, Christopher. I'm happy too, and I'm happy to tell you that we did get approved. We're waiting on our background checks to go through, but our credit score is passed, so we should be good.
That is so great. That is so great.
I'm very excited.
That's great.
Did my interpretations of anything help you at all?
Gina, you wouldn't even believe those interpretations they were right on point. I'm talking about.
Were they?
Oh my gosh, right on point. Absolutely incredible.
Good.
Absolutely incredible.
I'm glad. I was sitting and it started to come to me because I kept thinking about it because I was in Chicago. I was either flying to Chicago or just got to Chicago for work when you had texted everything to me. And so, my work brain was on, so I wasn't really thinking, but I kept coming back to it, and I kept pondering, and I kept reading some different things to try to interpret based on what I know and based on what I was reading. So, I don't know, but then I felt it hit me. I was sitting on the plane, and our flight was delayed, and I felt that little voice in my head go, okay, I think you're ready to text Christopher. And I was like, okay, and I started going, and I was just hoping to give you some sort of anything that might be helpful, so I hope it worked out well.
Yeah, it was an absolutely incredible week, for I had spent the first part of the week and stepped in a pile of sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah.
A huge pile of human feces. A huge pile of shit.
Did you laugh so hard? Did you laugh at the shitty situation part? Because I thought that was really good.
Well, at first I was like, what is this? It looks like coffee. But then the smell just began to aerate, and it got in my nostrils and stood my beard hairs up. It felt like somebody had been scratching the back of my neck. You know how your erectile pili muscles stand up when you're like scared or something, and it pushes your hair up. It was insane.
Yeah.
And then I went inside of the filling station, and I told a lady, I said, you know what? There is a huge pile of shit on pump number 8. And she looked at me like, what? And I said, it is not canine. It is human. It was so bad. And then I went back out there because I had spent some time trying to get the stuff out of the cracks in the bottom of my shoe, and I didn't want to put it inside of my car. And so I took it and knocked it up against the brick wall. I took it in the bathroom and I rinsed it out. Then I wiped it in some grass. And as I was doing all of that, I noticed that there was a lady pumping gas on pump number 8. But she had seen it. She saw it. So your interpretation of me missing it because I had gotten off track and gotten off kilter of what I was supposed to be concentrating on was perfect. It was perfect. And then the next day when I woke up and I saw that rat that I saw in my backyard, the dogs had killed it. It was white. That rat was white, Gina. And I said, man, what is this? Carcasses?
Well, you also different. Remember, white is the color of purity.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
and I was like, man, this is something going on. And then I drove and was running to the shops to pick up money and reset the cameras. And I opened up my car door and there was a black rat. I said, man, what is going on with this?
In your car?
Yes. It was not in my car, but it was outside of my car. Like I opened the door and there it was. Absolutely incredible.
That is. Well, okay, so actually, I'm really glad to be talking to you because I had one of those dreams where I know that it's different than my other dreams because of how alert and aware I am of it. And I had it last Saturday, but you had kind of been a little MIA, which I knew you were probably going through and going through some of your own stuff, so I didn't want to pester you with it. So I've done a little bit of research on my own, and actually, do you remember my Jewish client, David Max, the really good-looking guy that's kind of full of himself? Okay, so he's been coming in for weekly haircuts, so I ended up talking to him about it a little bit, but I always like your interpretations better, and I think this dream, I have a feeling that you're going to tell me that it's trippy or something, because it was unlike a dream that I've ever had before. So, I was in like an older city or a town. It was small, it was older in the sense of like late 1800s, early 1900s, and like it wasn't light and it wasn't dark. I couldn't tell what time of day it was. There wasn't really a sun in the sky. And then everything it wasn't in like shades of gray, but it was more tinted. Nothing was very colorful. It was very pink. And everybody, a lot of people, I shouldn't say everybody, a lot of people from Floyd were in my dream, but the person that I remember was SK. And her and I were in the car. We were talking, but I have no clue about what, so I can only imagine it might have been because we had just been traveling together. But I see this park, and this park, the reason it stood out to me is because it was super, super colorful. It was in the middle of this town, and it was the most colorful, vibrant thing there. And so I'm pointing at it going, can we go over there? Can we go over there? And finally we go over there, and I get out, and I like run to this park. Well, what was amazing about it is this park was super, super symmetrical. And have you ever seen like a kid's play park where there's like this metal spiral thing that you crawl up, and then when you get to the top of it, you get off on like the little play set?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So this park's huge, it's symmetrical. In the middle of the park is one of those little spiral columns that you're supposed to crawl up. But the thing was, it wasn't attached to anything. It was just this long spiral column. And the thing that was crazy about it is there was a full moon that was floating above this spiral column. And the full moon was, it was like distributing, putting off this energy. And the energy from the moon was going into the ground and then up into the sky. And the full moon was super low. Like if I would have called up the spiral thing, I probably could have touched it. And so I'm looking at it, and as I get closer, the energy kind of floats back into the moon, and then the moon kind of goes back to where it's supposed to in the sky. And when I walk up to the spiral thing, I look across from me, and there's somebody, and I know who the somebody is. It's somebody I went to middle school with, and I remember his name, but the thing is, him and I weren't even really good friends. But his name's Austin, and he was standing across from me, and he's looking up at the moon, and he's just smiling. Like this big, shitty grin, like kind of looks stoned, or like he just got the best laugh and put his light smile on his face. And I'm looking at him and I go, hey, Austin. I was like, what's going on? What was the moon just doing? And he's not answering me. So I go to walk around the spiral column, and as I'm doing that, I notice a white rose on the ground, and I pick up the white rose, and when I look up again, he's walking away. And so I'm trying to chase him down, and I'm like, Austin. I'm like, what was the moon doing? Anyways, in my dream, my phone vibrates, and I look at it. You know how on Snapchat you can message? It was a Snapchat message. I don't remember who from. I have no clue who. But I opened it, and it was like a list. It said something about the full moon's energy, about cleansing my life, cleansing myself, and cleansing like my space. And then it said something about 8 days. And after all that, I woke up, and it was crazy because when I woke up, like I was still half asleep, and I know I was, but for some reason I knew to write down my dreams. And the next morning, I woke up with like my pen and paper in my hand still, and I was able to hardly make out what I had wrote. But then it all started to come back to me that I had dreamt that. And everything, I mean, I feel like it was a very positive dream, but it was crazy. I don't know what it was supposed to mean, but anyways, I think you'll find this part fascinating. So I'm sure you know this because you always know these things. But there's a Jewish holiday that starts this coming Sunday, October 2nd, and it's the Jewish New Year, and it lasts about 10 days. Well, what's funny about it is I had the dream on a Saturday night, and in And David Max is the one who told me about the Jewish holiday, because he said the holiday is about cleansing and getting in tune with yourself and like oneness and blah blah blah. Well, what's weird is I had the dream on a Saturday night, and 8 days from Saturday night is Sunday, October 2nd, the start of this Jewish holiday. Because David was kind of, that's just really weird, because I know you're not Jewish, but you had that dream, and that kind of goes into the Jewish holiday. And then I thought back to what you had said about pay attention to my Jewish clients, because God favors the Jewish people, or has a soft spot for them type thing. And so, I don't know, I just want your thoughts and your anticipation, because I feel like I have all these pieces, and I have no clue how to put them together and understand what that dream is supposed to be. But I know that it was important, because I just feel it.
Well, Gina, first off, Sunday is Rosh Hashanah. Now, I don't know the history behind Rosh Hashanah, but I'm going to get into that because I very much enjoy Jewish